Hello everyone, 30 here, and welcome back to another episode of Admiral Dreadnoughts, the Royal Navy campaign. Last episode, we had another battle off Gibraltar, and then the game crashed. So, it's been stable. I've gone for a couple months, as you can see, uh, just to test out everything. I had a couple of small battles I fought. They were like one or two ships, so I tested it out. I didn't have any crashes, but this time we've got a big battle. So I moved both of our fleets over here, of the Revenge class ships, to block the invasion of the Balearic Islands by Italy. And it looks like the two fleets have merged. I actually can't tell. No, they didn't merge. So Royal Oak and her fleet, which is massive, by the way, this is like 300,000 tons right here, is going up against this small Italian fleet. And we're going to take this fight. This would be the second battle of the Balearic Islands. And hopefully we can smack them down and get this war over with, because I want to start building new ships. I want to start refitting ships. I want to start improving things. But I can't do that so I can get the war over with, so I can actually take some time and figure out what I need to do instead of worrying about repairs. Alright, so we do outnumber them, but it's mainly destroyers. And the problem is that these are all old destroyers. So I'm going to merge them into a couple larger divisions, just to help keep the number of these tabs down. I am going to merge the battle line into one big formation. Let Resurgent have the lead. The Revenge class is one of the classes I'm most looking forward to refitting, so I can finally give them 15s. We have found the enemy. Ow! So, with that being said, I'm going to send Ajax up ahead. Serene and Sepoy I'm going to send out this way. I'm going to turn everyone's torpedoes off for now. I want to make sure we don't have any blue-on-blue incidents. So I'm going to have Serene come over here, and then Lark, I'm going to have you follow the battle line. Oh dear God. I don't mind that they're firing on the heavy cruisers. I just want to make sure that the light cruisers get out in front. Turn the battleships. Because the problem with these 14s, they got 20-kilometer range, and we're really not supposed to be fighting anywhere near this close. So Ajax launches torps. I'm going to have her smoke. I'm going to slow down the battle here. Alright. Serene, your formation may launch torpedoes, but you're going to smoke. Seaboy, turn your entire formation around. I got an idea. So I'm going to have Serene go first. Do not change your formation leaders, please. Thank you. Serene's captain has just been killed in battle. So Ajax, I'm going to have you guys out front. Just start shooting at the escorts. Doesn't really matter. The main goal here is to keep the battle line away from the escorts. Oh my God, that is a lot of torpedoes. It's the biggest, I think it's the biggest battle campaign. When I think about it. It's just actually kind of strange because it's always around the 30 episode mark that we have major battles in the campaign. Like during the US campaign, I'm pretty sure it was around episode 30 something. We had a battle off of Mexico that just completely flew off the rails with how big it was. It took like an hour and 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure. It was just one episode, and it was an hour and 10 minutes long simply because that's how long it took. Okay, so while I'm sitting here, I'm trying to think about this. I'm gonna detach Serene, you're done. So retreat. You guys are fine. I'm gonna turn your guys' torpedoes off for now. We're gonna see what this torpedo grouping does, and we'll... Okay, Latona's out. You're done. Thank you, Skyla. Okay. Oh no. Am I gonna have to reload this? Oh my god. Okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna try to get this back to where we were. Give me a minute. Well, I tried waiting it out, but it crashed. So, guess we're doing this the hard way. Hopefully it won't crash again. Okay. Let me think about this. Here's the problem. I still don't know what's causing the crashes. Maybe it's because there's so many ships in the battle. If I send a few away, that might help. I know it's a stupid thing to do, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna dispatch 2 squadrons away. Ostensibly to... These guys were acting as the feint force to draw the Italians out. That's how we're working into lore. These 2 destroyer groups were told, okay, get out there, draw them out, we'll handle the rest. So Portia, head off there. Intrepid. Cut across the front of the battle line, please. Torpedoes off. Same thing for you all. Turn this way, please. Thank you. I've got a range advantage on us, but not a gun advantage. Which is the nice thing about playing a nation like Britain or the United States. you can stack up a lot of GDP. Like early game US in this game is very tough because you have a very small economy. But as you get mid-late game, like where we're kind of mid-game, I guess you could say, if you're doing a 1900 to 1940 or 50 campaign like we're doing, um, slow the battle down. Like what we're doing, it's a lot easier to say, you know, you're getting all the bonuses, but it takes a while to build them up. Like Japan, it took us forever to build up an economy enough where we had a lot of freedom where we could build the ships we wanted to. It was the same thing in the early US campaign. We struggled to find space. That is a lot of torpedoes. What the heck happened? Wait, someone surrendered? A destroyer? Um, Intrepid. Okay. What happened? Sorry, I'm checking my computer resources right now, trying to make sure maybe it's that. Doesn't seem like it. Everything's fine. So, what happened to you? Yeah, taking a 14-inch shell isn't exactly the best option. Okay. So, Resolute. Shoot there. Royal Oak. Shoot that. Resurgent. Keep your target. Commonwealth. Keep your target. I guess the battle cruisers can keep their target. Okay. Oh, someone took a torpedo. You're fine. Okay, rival, attach, you retreat. Okay. Destroyers are doing a good job. Okay. Vittorio Veneto, which apparently is not a battleship this time around. The actual Vittorio Veneto is a battleship. Was a battleship. Intrepid, you guys are going to close in. Resolute, I guess you guys can just take out those things. The destroyers and the escorts. Try 2-speed. Try to weave your way in without pissing off the battle cruiser or the battleship. These guys are retreating. Someone got hit from the 14th of a battle cruiser. Maybe turn this way. Okay, rival is ostensibly supposed to be retreating. This destroyer is probably about to take a torque. Bunk. He is. Ooh. Okay. That's the first ship we've lost in a long time. She just got slammed by a 10-inch gun. Giuseppe Cesare Abba goes down to Nugent. Not of the Stranglehold variety. And I realize that a good 20% of my audience I don't think is going to get that joke. I would actually say a good portion of my audience is not going to get the joke of saying that Nugent of not the Stranglehold variety, but oh well. I can live with that. Alright, so Intrepid is making her move in. I am going to turn the torpedoes off now, though. Just focus on taking out the escorts. We are fine otherwise. Run the middle. And we're good. Ow. Okay. I don't care if we take out all the heavy cruisers. I just want to end the war. I'm tired of this war. This has been going on for a long time. Ow! All back. You all smoke. You guys smoke. Target the Fulminante. Wait, what? Latona with her second of the day. Alright, let's check on the cruisers. We are surprisingly okay. Fire on the heavy cruisers. These guys are really old destroyers. Which is an issue, because I'm pretty sure I retired all of them, but oh well. Don't worry about it later, I guess. Glass cannon heavy cruisers. The fact that destroyers can pen a heavy cruiser does not speak well of the Italian armor design philosophy on the heavy cruisers. Nice job. That goes Serene. Alright. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I gotta go take care of something. Alright, I'm back. Alright. I'm gonna pull Intrepid back. She's taking too few many hits for my liking. Instead, I'm gonna let Ajax take the lead. Forward the speed, please. Thank you. Yeah, you need to pull back. You guys just keep sinking fire. you three, do any of you have torpedoes left? Serene does. Okay. Detach. Sail that away. Target the San Marco. Please and thank you. Torpedoes. Shift. Right click. Thank you. You still target. What is that? I'm a. Amiri. Amiragilo di Saint-Bon. Amigalo? Magilo? I'm gonna type this out. I can't. Hold on. You know, thinking being half Italian, I'd learn how to pronounce some of these things. Obviously not. Let's see here. Miraglio di Saint-Bon. Oh, Admiral Saint Bon. Okay. Freaking pull up Google Translate for this. Alright. Target the Admiral Saint Bon. I'm not trying to pronounce that in Italian again and butcher my beautiful that line. Abuse that language any further. Intrepid. If you feel bold enough to launch torps, do it. You guys are out of range currently. Get into range, if you don't mind. Thank you kindly. Let's see. Ajax, you have a launcher reloaded. So, I'm gonna separate you actually. You guys continue on with your course. Ajax, Hearn, target the San Marco. Serene just launched torps, so you're done. Get out of here. Where is it? Sky. Did not mean to. Yeah, this is the right division. Alright. You guys are fine. Oh. Smoke up. Of course! Armor piercing. Oh, you got the torps off. Okay. Still had some torps. Now, make a U-turn. Latona, do me a favor and launch torps at the San Marco very briefly. Thank you. You may now return to your original target. Okay, Ajax. Weave. Oh, Intrepid did fire torps. Torpedo hit. I think the battleships are firing over there. I can't quite tell. Check on them in a minute. I want to make sure we can get these heavy cruisers killed. Try firing armor piercing, see if that works. Dud torpedo, that's great. Actually, stay your course. Just U-turn. Pop a UE. Almost reloaded. Not firing. Is it your battle turret? Here it is. Alright, torpedoes away. Double torps. Give her that kill. Flash fire on the Emerkill. Decimate. Alright. Ajax. Gonna secure the kill on the San Marcos. In the meantime, we'll go check on the battleships. Who are... Don't know why that was such a problem. I'll just fire armor piercing at it. Eventually we'll get enough flooding to kill it. This one I am going to award to Ajax for sticking it out and getting those torpedoes off. Off. Detach. All right. Now on to the more boring part of the battle, where nothing is happening. Ow. That's a good resolute. Move it back formation, let Royal Oak take your place. Securing his armor scheme. Decent. We are faster than they are, it's just a matter of getting hits to cause enough damage. Sure. Hello, Sergeant. Start tagging the Giulio Cesare. In Australia, you can do the same thing. Everybody else keep firing at the Carolina. fire a volley of armor piercing for me? See if we can get a couple lucky flooding hits. Lots of green. Uh-oh. Just let me armor piercing for a minute. See if we can't just get their guns disabled. Fire on the main tower. Someone put that out, please. Thank you very much. Taking hits. But go back to Oliver. Just see if we can start some fires, wear down their structure a bit. Maybe that's how we kill them. Once we get 15s, these guys will be a lot more effective. Same thing with radar rangefinders. Which is what I'm most excited about, actually. Mark on HU again. Try some armor piercing, everybody. Might have to close in, which is the last thing I want to do. Huh? I say that. Oh, there goes a main gun on the Society. Problem is we're barely slower than them right now. We're barely faster than them right now, which is not allowing us to close the distance effectively. Oh, there was a good hit. That should slow the cannon down. Ah, there's another one. Right in the engine compartment. Nope. Another floating hit. Do they even have deck armor? They have a 14-inch main deck? Okay, so we must be going right through their 14-inch main deck. So the only thing I can think of is we're going directly through their rear deck at just the right angle. This, where my mouse is going, to get into those sections. Took a flooding hit. It's alright, it's on the bow, should be fine. Now they're slowed down. Get a view of the battleships as they're sailing along. Whew! Lucky. Resurgent gets Giulio Cesare. And comes down to the battlecruiser. Name of Canada, Resolute. New Zealand ran out of ammo. Is that another one for Resurgent? Really? Uh, I, I don't know. I didn't get a good look at that. I'll just go by damage, I guess. Oh, we'll award it to New Zealand. She ran out of ammo, I guess, for her 15-inch guns. 10 ships for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll award 1 to Resolute, because I only have 9 on my sheet. But hey, big battle. Another victory off the Balearic Islands. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson? Rangefinders. Radar! Yes! I'm going to speed this up as much as possible. Now do you want to end the war? I think you want to end the war. I think that would be a good thing. That you end the war. Because if you keep pissing me off, I will take everything. We'll give it to Mischief because it's funny. Okay. Sonar Station 3. Alright, that means they failed the invasion. That's good. Yeet. And we can yeet this. Dominion, Canada, and Lark can each get a kill. Excellent. Now here's what you're going to do. You're going to sign the freaking peace treaty before I blow up half of Italy. Or you cannot, and I will blow up half of Italy. Maybe I just take Albania. Oh, thank you. Will give me Montenegro and money. Excellent. Now piss off. Yay! Let's get everybody back in port. So I have no idea. Just get everybody back in port. Then we will figure out who, what, where, why. Queen Elizabeth class, we're going to send you guys to Portsmouth. Make it easy on me. I say that. I'll separate the fleets out again. Wait, who's in this fleet? You guys go to Portsmouth. Alright. A lot of ships to repair first before we go forward. Which I knew was going to be a problem. Poland is going after the Soviets. Based. Mark 316s. I think we'll have to experiment with those. Thankfully, I'm just happy the war's over. So now we can focus on other priorities. GDP. No. I am repairing 39 ships right now. I don't exactly have the space to build more. If you want to order some destroyers or something, that's fine. Alright. I think I'm going to end the episode here. And next episode, we'll have the lore episode, which continues off of the back-to-back lore episodes. And talking about the war against Italy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.